got so much going on in the world of Elestrals. I gotta give you guys some updates on Frostfall shipping, Shattered Stars, some new products coming, and some sweet Elestriad stuff. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's dive in. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna start this talking about shipping. Frostfall has begun shipping, but as you guys may have noticed, the fulfillment speed has been less than desired. It was communicated to me that this would have been done this week, and that's very clearly not the case. I think this is a sign of a few different things. One, we got a lot of pre-orders, right? There's a lot of excitement, a lot of hype around Elestrals right now, and simply put, our fulfillment team that we have right now, they're trying their best. Like, I know they're trying, but it's just not enough. They just do not have the capacity to get these orders out as fast as we thought, and it's incredibly frustrating, right? Like, I'm so annoyed about this situation, but this is just one of the challenges of trying to grow a new business. So here's the thing, listen, I'm not the kind of guy who's gonna sit around and wait and see what's gonna happen. We are immediately taking moves to solve this problem. I am officially partnering with a new fulfillment center in Texas. Our current one is in New Jersey, and we're actually coordinating a shipment of a bunch of our stuff from New Jersey all the way to Texas. I'm legitimately shipping a ton of our pallets to another warehouse so we can continue fulfillment and speed things up. This is incredibly crucial because our Shattered Stars orders are going to be hitting on the 1st, and I do not want to delay those orders with our backlog of Frostfall orders and other orders coming in, and that's part of our bottleneck, right? Not only do we have Frostfall, but we have Shattered Stars coming, and our distributors are getting on board too. We legitimately just got our biggest order ever from a distributor, which is amazing, but it also slows everything else down because there's only so many people to fulfill the product. So here's the thing. Listen, our current fulfillment solution, they're going to keep chipping away. I've been on calls with them every single day, and they're doing their best to get the orders in or out the door as fast as possible. So just hang tight with me, guys, if you're waiting for Frostfall. I am so sorry about how long it's taking. I'm really optimistic that they're going to keep chipping through this, and hopefully your stuff will get a tracking number very soon. Shattered Stars, we're going to get that to Texas, and they're going to fulfill it out of there. And we're going to also have some new products that we're launching out of Texas as well, which I'll talk to you guys about shortly. But we anticipate to solve this problem over the next couple weeks. And the nice thing about this new fulfillment center is they are a TCG-specific fulfillment center. That's all they do. We have some very kind of complex order configurations. We have a lot of SKUs, a lot of different products across multiple sets, which creates some really interesting configurations and challenges when it comes to fulfillment of a large TCG game like we're trying to do. That, combined with an influx of orders, has made things a little tougher than we would have otherwise liked to see, or at least the fulfillment center was really ready for. So again, we are moving a ton of our stuff across the country to another fulfillment center that specializes in TCG fulfillment. One of the things I love about this, they also work on weekends, so our fulfillment will continue throughout the weekend, and we hope once we are finally caught up with all these Frostfall pre-orders and Shattered Stars and everything else going on, that you guys will see lightning fast fulfillment. That is the objective. That is the hope. I've been promised lightning fast fulfillment. That is what we were hoping for. I'm really excited for this next chapter. Again, I'm sorry that we ran into this big kind of slowdown here. We tried to avoid it. I thought we were going to be good, and then it just didn't work out, right? Like, we just hit this big snag. So I'm being as proactive as I can be to address this, so hopefully we don't run into this again. Thanks for your patience, and again, sorry that we're in this situation. All right, so I mentioned we have some really cool new products that are coming, and I want to let you guys know that we're going to put these available for you guys in probably 2 weeks or so. I want to make sure I get this stuff to Texas, get all set up, get Shattered Stars out the door, make sure we're caught up on Frostfall, and then I'll launch this new stuff because I don't want you guys to order it and then have to wait even longer, whatever, right? So these are the brand new Spirit plushies. I'm very excited about them. We've got all of them, man. They're going to be awesome. You can see them. We'll pop them up on the screen. They're beautiful. I cannot wait. The quality is just bonkers, so stay tuned for that. And I've been teasing it a bunch, but Pandora's deck box is also coming to the store. We'll launch that at the same time with the plushie. So again, hang tight for this. Pandora's deck box is coming, and it is going to be so sick, dude. Tell me this thing isn't absolutely nuts. It's so cool looking. You'll be able to store all of your deck boxes in it. You can fit 5 deck boxes, play mats, your dice, everything, and it looks awesome. And guess what? Every single order of the Pandora's deck box is going to come with the Pandora's box full art promo card. This thing is insane. Let me tell you about it, man. This thing is nuts. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on this. This is a pretty limited product, I'm not gonna lie. So if you want to grab it, again, stay tuned. We're gonna have that available, fulfilling probably in a few weeks. So I'll give you guys an update in a couple weeks on when you can buy it, but I wanted to put it on your radar so you guys knew it was coming. The next thing I wanted to talk about is Collect. Collect is a brand new collection site that is replacing StellarPool.com. It has all the same functionality and then some. This is going to ultimately become your full digital checklist for all things Elestrals card collecting, and it's going to be integrated with your Caster Club account. So you're going to have all this really cool cross connectivity between our different platforms, and you can kind of probably see the network that we're ultimately building out. So that way you can accumulate different points and different things, and it can all be synced up together. It's going to be a wonderful thing, right? We're going to be rolling it out kind of one step at a time. So we've got this initial rollout with the kind of launch of Collect, essentially, right? The ultimate goal is to have this be a full digital checklist for you that you'll be able to share your collections, not just your stellars, but everything you have. And then kind of the long-term focus of this is that it'll ultimately be hooked up to TCG Player, so you can see which cards you have, what they're worth on the secondary market, what cards you're missing, so you can easily add them to cart and purchase them directly through TCG Player. We've got a lot of plans for this, and it's going to be a really awesome thing to watch this ecosystem get built out. So get excited for Collect. We'll have a full announcement in the description below if you want to read up about it and how you submit your new stellars and all that other stuff. It's going to be so cool. I'm really pumped. Speaking on stellars, I have kind of the most unfortunate news I think I've ever had to share. Like, I hate to like set it up like that, and I'm laughing about it now, but it has been a rough couple days. If you guys didn't hear, we ran into a manufacturing issue where in Frostfall, there is a Stellar and Parawatt full art card that is available to pull in Frostfall right now. It is a serialized card numbered 1 through 10, and we've seen multiple instances of this card through various numbers being pulled. This obviously should not have happened on a number of accounts. The first thing, it's not even in the right product. This is a card that was designated for Shattered Stars Month 3 Frost, and ultimately somehow it ended up in the Frostfall booster boxes. I have no idea. It's in the packs, guys. I don't know how this happened. One of the number one things that we have communicated from day one is that we can never print any more than one of a copy of a serialized Stellar Rare card. It's in all of our documentation. It's been in all the communication. I do not know how this mistake happened. I have no clue. I have looked through all of our files. We have done all of our research, and this does not appear to be a mistake on our end. But nonetheless, it falls upon us. It is the challenge for Elestrals and myself to bear, and I have nothing but apologies to the community on this. This is terrible. This is like a really frustrating thing that I honestly I struggle to find words for, because it's so outrageously ridiculous that it happened. But it comes down to a human, right? At somewhere along the way, somewhere at the manufacturer, there was a mistake, and people are humans. We make mistakes. Someone made a mistake. I don't know what happened, man. The cards got swapped. I honestly don't know. They're launching a full investigation at the manufacturer to determine exactly what happened, and as soon as I have that update, I'll provide it to you guys. I didn't want to lead anyone in the dark, but ultimately there's going to be a number of these cards. The Stellar and Parawatt full art, numbered 1 through 10. Just expect there to be dozens, maybe more of them. There may be hundreds of them. I really don't know. This is a pretty big, it's upsetting, right? Like, it's upsetting for me. I feel like crushed, to be honest, because this stuff, it hurts, right? Like, I want to make a perfect game for you guys. I want to make a game that you open and you get excited, and you feel like you have something special, and you really do, and it creates memories and all these wonderful things. And when we mess up like this, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. But listen, what we can do is just move forward, right? That's all we can do. So here's what I did. One person had registered that Stellar from the Shattered Stars pack, and that's LUCK, a member of our community. They pulled number 8 out of 10. Obviously, now that we know that there's a bunch of 8 out of 10s out there, it kind of kills LUCK's, excitement, I guess, in a way, of having this really special card. We messed up. So I already reached out to them. I'm sending them a ton of prototype stuff, like cool stuff that, a lot of people don't have, really cool stuff from my collection. I'm going to send them a cool little care package to just, apologize and try to make right of this situation. And then to anyone out there who pulls this card, I hope you enjoy it, right? It's a beautiful card. There's going to be a lot of them. I'll give you guys an update when I hear more. I am going to make sure this does not happen again. I am going to do everything I can to make sure this doesn't happen again. And I do believe that our manufacturing partner is on board with us. They're devastated too, right? Like, this is no bueno. This is not what we want to see, but this is the challenges that we run into, right? Every game has dealt with this, right? One way or another, there's challenges along the way. People make mistakes, and that's all we can say. So we're gonna work to make sure this doesn't happen again, and I sincerely apologize. It's annoying, but there's a lot of really good things going on. So we're going to focus on those, and I will give you an update once I have more information. So amidst all this, there is some really awesome stuff to share. Like I said, we've seen a handful of Stellars being pulled. We actually got to see our first reverse Stellar. Jimmy Turtle pulled it, a longtime H-Drive Army member, super awesome. He shot a video of it, and it looks incredible, dude. Like, the reverse Stellars look so good. I'm really proud of that, and I can't wait for you guys to experience them. I think you guys are going to be blown away when you pull your first reverse Stellars. They're super cool. We've also seen a handful of these secret Stellars be pulled, with Pokemon Nick pulling the first ever Stellar Chivroar, which is incredible. That's another Phoebe art, just so good. And then Part-Timer pulled the Stellar and Frostix, which was actually a 3D model made by Yasser, and it came out so good, dude. The card art is top tier. Don't forget, we still have 3 secret Stellars to find, and the box topper Stellar Cryo Scorch has not been seen. So a lot of awesome stuff going on there. Next Tuesday night on June 4th, we're having our first Elestrals casual webcam tournament. That's going to be taking place in our Discord server, and you can enter for free and just come play some games. We are going to be using Frostfall, which I know is kind of a bummer for some because not everyone has their cards, but I'm hopeful more orders get shipped in the next few days. If you don't have Frostfall, just bring base set. It's just going to be fun, casual. There's no top cut. I'm going to be streaming it and playing in it myself, right? Like, this is really meant to just be casual, us just hanging out and having a good time. So come, seriously, if you leave after one round, it doesn't matter. Just, like, come and hang out. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time in the Discord server. I'll have a link in the description below as well for you to sign up, and you can just bring a fun deck and just hang out with us, see what it's like. We're going to be building this over the next couple weeks. Every single week at this time and day, we're going to be doing this event, and again, it's going to be more and more fun every time. So come hang out with us and be with our first webcam weekly. All right, I think that pretty much covers everything. Listen, a lot's going on in the world of Elestrals. We're running into some challenges that you could see, but a lot of these challenges are brought on by the fact that things are going really well, and there's a lot of really positive things going for Elestrals. So I appreciate everyone's patience while we kind of navigate some of these rocky seas, right? Like, definitely not ideal, some of the challenges we're facing, but just know I'm doing everything I can to make sure that, one, we don't run into these things again, and two, we're setting ourselves up for future success. I want nothing more than you guys to just enjoy this game and have fun, and I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate y'all. We're doing some incredible things, and again, I wish it was perfect, but all we can do is just kind of chip away, keep moving forward, and try to do the best we can and continue to make the game even better every single run we do. So I'm really optimistic about that. We've seen some great pulls from Frostfall. The Stellars look awesome. A lot of people excited to get their stuff, and we're going to be working on this fulfillment solution to make sure it's not a problem in the future. Awesome stuff coming up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in Discord. I'm an open book, and I'll keep you guys posted on any other information as it comes. A lot of really good stuff. Oh, I told you guys Elestrals stuff. I told you guys I was going to tell you Elestrals stuff, and then I forgot to put it in my notes. Well, check this out.